Okay, my students, this will be our last video this week. Here are the answers to last week's homework. So, number 2 is 8/4, 18 dimes for number 4. There's 6 and 7. Then on this side you have 7 and 10. I guess this is 6. Then 11 is right there. Then on the other side, 13. That's how you set it up. That's the answer. 15 and 16. And then I guess we had 18 and 19. So 18 and 19, there's that. Okay, this one again, 13. And then this side again. Then over here. Okay. So that's the answers. And here's the homework to this week. So there you go. Let's bring this over. There's a couple at the end. Okay. Here's this side. Okay, here's this side. Then flip it over. Here's this side. Here's this side to finish it off. Then here's the bottom. Here, let's do this. There and there. So it's just double-sided homework. I think I'm going to do a worksheet again for you. So here's there, there, then there, 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 there. So this is if you can't make it into school. This is the homework. Doopy-doo. Okay. Okay, cubes. It's binomials again. It's a pattern they have discovered. So, now you could either remember the pattern. So you get x cubed minus y cubed is x minus y, x squared plus xy plus y. Here's how I remember. First, write it without the cubes. Then, square the first term, opposite sign, product of the two, add the square. So let me show you what I mean. First, let's write it without the cubes here, right? Without the, what are you cubing? What are you cubing? Well, I'm cubing x, and 3 cubed is 27. You really should remember your cubes, 1 to 5. So then it's first, write it without the cubes. So just write it without the cubes. Just get rid of the cubes, just hide them. Then square the first term of what you just wrote. Opposite sign. Product of the two. Add the square. So you square this term and put it there. Then if you multiply it all out, you get x cubed minus 27. X cubed. Then you get plus 3x squared. This is minus 3x squared. X times 9 is 9x minus 9x. So, what are you cubing? That'd be x cubed. We're cubing 2. So, it's first, write it without the cubes. So, x plus 2. Then, square the first term, opposite sign. Product of the two, add the square. So, 2 squared is 4. So, what are you cubing here? Well, 125, that's 5 cubed. Remember when you have a base raised to a power, you multiply. So that would be x cubed cubed. So that'd be 5x cubed Then we're cubing 1. So first, write it without the cube. So it'd be 5x cubed minus 1. Then square the first term. So it'd be 25x to the 6. Opposite sign. Product of the 2. So it'd be 5x cubed. Add the square. 1 squared is 1. So let's look at this. What are we cubing? X to the 4th. What are we cubing? 4y. Because when you have a base to a power, you multiply. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 cubed is 64. Y cubed. Okay. So it's square the first. First write it without the cubes. First write it without the cubes. Then square the first term. Opposite sign. Product of the 2. 4x to the 4th y. Add, always add the square. So that'd be 16y squared. Kind of ran out of space there, didn't I? Okay, what are we cubing? X to the 3rd minus y to the 3rd. So first, write it without the cubes. Then square the first term, opposite sign. Product of the 2, add the square. Okay, so 10x to the 5th cube plus 1 cubed. So again, first write it without the cubes. Then square the first term. So that'd be 100x to the 10th. Holy cheese. Because whenever you raise power, you multiply the powers. 10 squared is 100. Opposite sign. Product of the 2, 10x to the 5th. Add the square. 1 squared is 1. So it's, say it with me. First, write it without the cubes. Then, square the first term. Opposite sign. Product of the 2. Add the square. So this one, what are we cubing? So we got x cubed. 8 is 2 cubed. So go ahead and try to do it by the pattern. And then turn me back on. Okay? First, write it without the cubes. Then, square the first term. Opposite sign. Product of the 2. Add the square. 2 squared is 4. So, say it one more time with me. First, write it without the cubes. Then, square the first term. Opposite sign. Product of the 2. Add the square. Oh, say it again with me. First, write it without the cubes. Then, square the first term. Opposite sign. Product of the 2. Add the square. Oh, come on. This is so much fun. Do it again. First, write it without the cubes. Then, square the first term. Opposite sign. Product of the 2. Add the squares. Oh, one more time. Just one more time. First, write it without the cubes. Then, square the first term. Opposite sign. Product of the 2. Add the squares. Oh, Justin Bieber's going to want to pay me for this. First, write it without the cubes. Then, square the first term. Opposite sign. Product of the 2. Add the square. Come on, say it with me. First, write it without the cubes. Then, square the first term. Opposite sign. Product of the 2. Add the square. Hoo-hoo! So, hey, have a good day.